Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm gonna hang out here for a bit and let some people gather. It's nice to see you. Who we got? We've got people saying hi from... Wow. We've got people on Facebook saying hi from Illinois. But I'm also on Instagram live. People saying hi from everywhere. Lots of wavy emojis. Every time I pick up a guitar, I can't help but do this. I start here, and then I go, and I do this weird climby thing that I guess is kind of Beatlesy. And I go up and I go down. Thing. All guitar players have a thing that they're kind of, every time they pick up a guitar, they have a thing that they're sort of obsessed with doing. For me, it used to be this kind of bluesy thing. But lately it's this thing instead. I do that kind of cool climbing chord thing. Okay, so the other day I put a clip up, I put like a video up of this new song, Bad. And it was a performance, it was me on tour in America just recently, like a few weeks ago. And it was from the LA show at the Wilton in LA, which was a lot of fun. We had an incredible time on that tour. We went everywhere, we did like 5 weeks of shows. And we went all over the United States. We went into Canada. It was a lot of fun. We had a good time. And I was playing a load of stuff off Electric Light. I was playing a load of stuff off Chaos on the Calm. We did a Beatles cover, which was a load of fun, because I've never done a Beatles cover before. We played Come Together, which was really cool, because me and Andy got to play like big, long solos. Probably too long, but we had a good time. And the first song in the encore every night, I think I did this on the first night of the tour, so I ended up doing it every night because it felt like a good reaction, and everybody that came and saw a show and stayed for the encore like loved this moment, and it made me love it more and more. And I was playing this brand new song, which is called Bad, that I wrote just at the end of last year. It's really new. And I put this video up from the Wilton, and you guys have been incredible, like wanting to hear the song, and people have been telling me about the videos that they took if they came to see a show on the tour. They've been telling me about the videos they took of the song and how much they've been listening to it, which is always an amazing feeling when you have new music and people want to share it and have it and sing it. So I guess, given that it's just been me up there each time playing the song on my own, just with a guitar, I wanted to show you what I'm doing with my hands, with the capo, because I'm not playing it just completely open. And I wanted to try and show you how to play the song, I guess, for anybody who wants to learn to play it. It would be really cool to see you playing this song and to hear your versions of it. To see videos of you guys doing it. So I thought I'd come on here and show you what I'm doing. So without meaning to sound too like guitar geeky or like too much like a guitar teacher or whatever, I'll do my best. I guess the point is I'm going to try and sound like those guys, to be honest. Alright, so the guitar is tuned standard. The guitar is tuned just normal, like everybody tunes a guitar, E, A, D, G, B, E. And I've been putting a capo on the 4th fret, because the song is in E. The song is in kind of a classic guitar key. But I like playing, my thing is, if you put the capo on the 4th fret, then I can play it like in a C shape. Instead of the E shape like this, I can play it in a C shape. And I'll sort of tell you why, but one of the main reasons is that it just feels good. That's a chord shape I like to play. But as far as the chords of the song go, I like the way that they kind of descend from that C shape. So you start here. I guess I'm talking about the chorus when I talk about how they descend. But let's start at the start of the song. So Bad starts on what is an E chord, but because we've got the capo on fourth, on the fourth fret, it looks like a C chord. So I start there. And I go from a C to what looks like an E minor. And I guess because we've got the capo on fourth fret, I'm going to talk about the chords like how they look. The first chord looks like a C with the capo on fourth fret. The second one is an E minor. And that's kind of the intro. I just go back and forth between those. I do this thing with my middle finger where I lift it. It kind of creates a little movement within the chord. You can hammer it on like that. I hope everybody can see that all right. So it's all of that stuff going on, and that's the intro to the song, and it's the first verse. And I'm keeping my little finger, I'm keeping my pinky on the top string here because it rings out nicer. And then for the pre-chorus, I go to what is effectively an F chord. But I don't worry about the bottom two strings. I don't worry about the two lowest strings here. I just go from playing all the strings for the C and E minor part. I go to this F, and I keep my little finger on the top fret there, with the capo, what is the third fret, and I walk down, and it goes through what is an F. Through, I guess, that's kind of like a C chord, like first inversion, but you're just descending on this D string here down to the D minor 7, and you climb back up and descend down again in the pre-chorus. You get to that D minor 7, then you go to like a G, which is like the turnaround chord that lands you into the chorus, and then the chorus starts back on that C. And you go down C through like a C over B. My terminology and all that stuff is, and my theory is horrendous, but it just walks down on that A string to like an A minor, keeps going through a G chord to an F, and then it goes down again to that D minor 7 and the G, and it goes again. That's the chorus, and then we come all the way back to the verse, and it's like a re-intro thing, which is like a C and an E minor chord. And it's quicker that time. It doesn't go around as many times when you do the re-intro and the second verse is shorter. And then you're back to that pre-chorus on what looks like an F chord, and you're walking down on the D string. Your sort of bass note that walks down is on the D string. And I kind of pick it all, and I do this like weird combo of like picking and strumming, because it's a sort of a delicate song. I've been playing it really quite sort of delicate up there on my own. And it sort of suits it to do a little bit of strumming to give it a little bit of rhythm and backbeat. Sometimes I'm picking it in a sort of slightly kind of Fleetwood Mac, like landslide sort of way. Comes around that chord at the end of the pre-chorus, which goes around twice again. And we're back in the chorus, and we're going C, and the bass note's going C, but then it's a B, A, which is kind of like an A minor chord there, G, back to the F, and in the second half of the chorus, it sort of moves exactly like the pre-chorus, through the F thing, going down the E, the D minor, and to that G, like turnaround chord again, it goes twice. And that's the end of the second chorus, and then we get to the middle 8, or the bridge. And this one, like, there's two different ways to play this. I'll show you how I play it. I go from playing what looks like a C chord like that to taking the root and the third, and I kind of, this is like what I do in Let It Go. I love playing this like with an open string in the middle. The G string there is open, and it kind of descends down like this, and then it climbs back up. So it kind of goes C, it's kind of a B minor with like a G in the middle of it, to A minor, and it climbs back up through those chords. So C, B minor, A minor, climbing back up, B minor, C, D minor. And you've got all these kind of open strings that kind of mess with the chord a bit. I love all that stuff, all these notes that sort of rub with the key of the song. I'm leaving that top E string open the whole time. Sometimes I go up here. But then this, you can also, the thing I've been doing in the last couple of weeks is going up here. Because you get that weird open E string sound, and I love all that stuff because it gets a bit sort of hypnotic and kind of strange. And then the last chord of that bridge, as it turns around each time, I'm going, it's like a G sus chord, like suspended chord, so, which is these two fingers here. If you can see, so that's your G chord, and I'm going, so I guess even the vocal with it. I won't tell you what I want to, what I want to. I'm falling through. I can't hide it, no, but I'll learn to. So you got that thing, that sus chord at the end. And then we're just back to a chorus, but it's like a breakdown chorus, so we're playing it really soft at this point. I want you back, but it's done. I'm bleeding out, 'cause we can't go on. I want you back till I shake. I want what we've had. And then this is what I do. So I've got this big long note at the end of the song. This is like the last chorus. And I sing the big long note and I play through it. And I sort of take it round another chorus. I want what we've had. So the second half of the last chorus. But what's broken, don't break. And it carries on. Broken, won't break. Yeah. I keep going. And that takes me all the way to the last bit of the chorus and the last bit of the song. I want you back, but it's done. There's the only bit where the lyric is different, because I say I want you back twice. I want you back, but we can't go on. And I love ending on that, like, you know, I don't end it on the kind of classic, like, final, same chord as the beginning. It felt too neat and tidy to do that. I've always sort of loved when you can end a song on one of those chords that hangs and kind of leaves everybody wanting a bit more. So at the end, yeah. I want you back, but we can't go on. So hopefully that kind of makes sense to everybody. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to post the chords up and like I'll scribble them out and I'll post them up so everybody can study them. Because it would be really cool to see you guys do a version of this song. Anybody out there who plays guitar and sings, it would be wonderful to see folks doing that and doing their own versions. I want you to have it like all these songs. I want you to have it. I want to hear how you do it. And I mean, if you can, when I started writing this song, the first time when I sat down and I wrote it, I actually did it on a piano. I'm just terrible at playing piano live, so I kind of muddled my way through it on a piano, and then when it came to it live, I got the guitar out, I put the capo on, and I made it all make sense. But if you know what you're doing and you know how to get it up on a piano, and like if I put these chords up, if I show everybody what the chords are and you want to jump on a piano and do it on a piano, do it on whatever instrument you want to do it on, sit at the drums and sing it. I want to hear that. But I would love to hear you guys do your own versions of Bad. I'm going to play it for you. I'm going to play it for you now so you can check it all out and see what I'm doing with my hands, and I'm going to give you a version of the song on here. I know it hurts that we don't touch anymore. It's even worse 'cause we built this from the floor. It's just as hard for me to know I might see you around. It's just Guess it's hard for me to worry about reaching out. The more I think about you, the more I keep the ghost alive. Yeah, the more I think about you, the more I keep the ghost alive. I want you back, but it's done. I'm bleeding out, 'cause we can't go on. I want you back till I shake. I want what we've had, but what's broken don't unbreak. Soon as I'm ready to get over you, you call me up. And then I crumble when you say you're getting over us. But the more I think about you, the more I keep the ghost alive. Yeah, the more that I'm without you, the less I know if I was right. 'Cause I want you back, but it's done. I'm bleeding out, 'cause we can't go on. I want you back till I shake. I want what we've had, but what's broken don't unbreak. And I won't tell you what I want to, what I want to. I'm falling through. I can't hide it, but I learn to. 'Cause I want you back, but it's done. I'm bleeding out, 'cause we can't go on. I want you back till I shake. I want what we've had, but what's broken don't unbreak. Yeah, I want you back, but it's done. I want you back, but we can't go on. Alright, that's bad. That's the song. That's how you play it on guitar. I want to see you guys playing it. I want to hear them. I'm going to post them on Instagram and stuff, and I'm going to post them on Facebook, and I'll post them up online. And yeah, it would just be really cool to hear you guys doing it. Because I'll tell you this, the folks on the tour just now, by the end of the tour, some people seemed to like, I guess by the last chorus, they already knew it and they were singing it back. It was amazing. It was an incredible feeling because it was brand new. So I wanted to get it to you as fast as I could. It's for you guys. So I hope you like it, and I can't wait to hear you and see you playing it. I will see you all very soon. It's been nice to hang out. Take it easy.